Okay, so hey y'all, I'm back with a really short makeup tutorial for you. I posted a poll on my Instagram and y'all voted between how I do my eyebrows or how I contour, and contouring won. I am no beauty guru, I am no makeup artist, I am not James Charles, so this tutorial on how I contour, it's not, a professional way. This is just how I learned to do it. I'm sorry, I'm in my robe, my hair looks a mess. I went to a party last night, and let's just say I'm not feeling the best today. But I have to be somewhere, so that's why we're up and putting makeup on. So when I first decided I wanted to learn to contour, I picked up this at Walmart. It's just a 3 steps to sculpt. It came with a highlight, a contour, and whatever. It was really nice to learn because it's super simple. It gives you what you need. The colors didn't suck. Currently I am not using that. I picked up this thing at TJ Maxx at Marshall's. Don't know which one. Doesn't really matter. And it has a large selection, and it came with brushes, which I really liked. Let's just get started. I've already put my foundation on, which is like the first step to my face. I guess the next step would be to put concealer on. I'm using Tarte Shape Tape. How awesome is that? I picked it up after Christmas because I got a gift card to Ulta. So what I'm going to do first, I do some on my forehead a little bit right here. Do my chin. Do my Cupid's bow. And then you're also supposed to go down the bridge of your nose, and I don't always do this because it doesn't always look the best mixed with my foundation. It's just do you. But I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to learn. I'm trying to do better and learn how to do it right. So, that was a lot. Damn it. And then you just blend it out. After what's this called? Concealer. After I do my concealer, I like to immediately go in and do my setting powder, and I'm using Milk again. I've already done a little tutorial on how to use that, and you can see that video here. So while it's still wet before it dries, I like to go ahead and set it in place. And I kind of like to do a lot, so. Okay, the next step on the concealer is doing under your eyes, and I like to do mine in a triangle shape. And Shape Tape goes a long way, so I don't use a whole lot. I only do one eye at a time as well. And I will also bring that up to my nose, like a line right here, but I will not cover my entire nose because of contouring later on. I will also put a little bit on my eyelid. So let's just go ahead and set that as well. When you're baking, try to get the straightest line you can on the bridge of your nose. It'll help when you're contouring because you'll have that defined line where you'll be able to make your nose look smaller, which is más importante to me because I have a huge nose. Okay, that eye is set. Let's do the other side. For alternatives, if you don't want to spend the money for Shape Tape, I have also used ColourPop No Filter Concealer. It's really great. Tons of colors and variety, And I've also used Maybelline New York, their concealer. It's just, I have a variety and I've tried lots of different ones and they all work fine. Just get the right color for you. I always go with like the lightest shade I can find. Okay, so we're baking. The next step in my beauty routine, I like to do my eyeshadow. So that is not what this tutorial is about. So I'm going to go ahead and go off camera, and I'll come back when it's time to get all chiseled. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm back. Face is on. We're ready to start contouring. What you need for your contouring is an angled brush. You can see that. So you want to go over your forehead and then down your cheekbone, down the side of your face, and around your chin, kind of like in a 3. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's just do it. blend it out, I bring it down my neck too. You don't want a harsh line on your neck. You know, it's like with your foundation, you want to blend it out well. I love contouring my forehead. And so I find it easiest to suck in my cheeks and just go right underneath my cheekbone in an angle. You don't want to go too towards your mouth because it gets like dark and it's ugly, in my opinion. Let's just go ahead and do it. This side's always better than this side. I just can't get this side. That's some damn good contouring right there. Alright, now we're gonna go into the nose. I use another like smaller angled brush. It's a little more firm. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna draw a straight line down like the bridge of your nose on either side to give this like shadow effect to make it look like your nose is thinner than it really is. And okay, let's just do it. I'm not the best at my nose, but I'm learning. You practice. It's not something you learn overnight. And I bring it up to my eyebrow too, right here, to give it more of a continuous look, not so like cut off if I like stop doing it right here. And you want to bring it around the tip of your nose too, just to pull it all together. Does my nose look smaller? Okay, then what I do next is I apply blush, pretty much like right on top of where I've done my contour, kind of like blending them together. And then I will go back, once I put my blush on top of my contour, I will then take another brush and just kind of like blend it together a little better and kind of make it not so harsh, kind of take it away a little bit so it's not like, oh, you got lines all over your face. So I'm going to go with the blush. Blending my blush and my contour together, I learned from James Charles. So now I'm going to go in with that brush and just kind of like blend everything, lighten it up a bit. Okay, and so then the next thing would be to do your highlighter. But first, I like to go in and give myself a little spray. I used e.l.f. Mist and Set. It's not like sticky, and I wouldn't say it's like a setting spray. It kind of just feels like water, which is good because like I have a bunch of powder on my face right now, so it's all just gonna like kind of melt together and not be so like powdery and cakey looking. So I like to do that after I've done all my contouring and before I do my highlight. Okay, so now for the highlight. I think I'm going to use a highlight from this palette. I don't have really a highlighter brush, so I'm just going to use the same brush, but I'm like wiping it off. That's probably really bad, but some people like to do their foreheads right here. I don't. And then also, I'm going to use my finger, but I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose as well, a little bit. It just helps with the illusion that your nose is smaller. So I didn't get to wrap up the video that I was filming earlier because I had to be somewhere and I was running late. But here we are tonight, here to wrap up this video. If you found this small tutorial really helpful on how to like begin to learn how to contour, give it a like, subscribe, get notified when I post, which is not that often, but I'm trying my hardest here. By the time you're going to see this video, we will already be in 2019, so I just want to say, you know, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Yeah, if you have any suggestions on future tutorials that you'd like me to try, I'm not some big makeup artist, but I can try. I am pretty average on the makeup scale, and I think my techniques are doable for anybody who is starting out in makeup. So all I have to say about contouring is just practice, practice, practice. That's all you can do. You just get better every time you do it. I hope this helped and I hope you learned something. So I'll see you next time.